Your attention span didn't just get worse, it was trained to disappear. Right now, it's happening faster than you think. If focusing feels harder than it used to, that's not your imagination. Something has changed. You sit down to work, and within minutes, your mind drifts. You try to read, and you reread the same line again and again. Most people blame themselves. They think they've lost discipline. But that's not what's happening. Your brain has adapted to a completely different environment, and that environment is quietly destroying your ability to focus. Let's break this down in a way most people never think about. Your brain is always learning patterns, not consciously, but through repetition. Every time you scroll, swipe, or switch tasks, you're teaching your brain something. You're teaching it that attention should be fast, that stimulation should be constant, that boredom should be avoided immediately. And over time, this becomes your default. Now here's where it gets dangerous. Modern content is designed to be consumed in seconds. Short clips, fast edits, instant rewards. Your brain gets used to quick hits of dopamine, small bursts of stimulation over and over again. And that rewires your sense of time. 5 seconds starts to feel long. 10 seconds feels slow. Anything that requires sustained attention starts to feel uncomfortable. That discomfort is what you feel when you try to focus. It's not laziness, it's withdrawal. Your brain is craving stimulation it's been trained to expect, and when it doesn't get it, it resists. That's why you check your phone without thinking. It's why you switch tabs constantly. It's why focusing feels exhausting, even before you start, because your brain isn't just distracted. It's been conditioned to avoid depth. So if your brain has been trained this way, can you actually undo it? Or is your attention span permanently damaged? The answer is this. Your brain is incredibly adaptable, but you have to retrain it with intention, not force, not willpower. Environment. The first shift is changing your relationship with stimulation. Right now, your brain is overloaded with high-intensity input. So instead of trying to force focus, you lower the intensity of what you consume. Less fast content. More slow content. Long-form videos. Reading. Conversations. At first, your brain will resist. It will feel restless. That's not a sign it's not working. It's a sign your brain is recalibrating. You're teaching it that not everything needs to be instant. And over time, your tolerance for depth increases. The second shift is learning to sit through the urge to escape. Because distraction doesn't come from nowhere. It comes as an impulse. A small moment where your brain says, check something. Most people react immediately. But if you pause, even for a few seconds, something interesting happens. The urge fades. Because most distractions are temporary. They only feel powerful because you act on them instantly. So next time you feel the urge to switch, wait. 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Let your brain experience that discomfort. That's how you rebuild control. The third shift is reducing attention fragmentation. Right now, your focus is constantly being broken. Notifications, messages, background tabs. Even if you don't respond, your brain registers them, and every interruption comes with a cost. It takes time for your brain to go back into deep focus. Instead of trying to focus harder, you protect your attention. Silence notifications, close unnecessary tabs. Create an environment where your brain doesn't have to fight for focus. The fourth shift is rebuilding focus gradually. Most people make the mistake of trying to go from zero to extreme focus. They sit down and expect to work for hours. When they can't, they feel like they failed. But focus is like a muscle. If you haven't used it, it's weak. So you start small. 10 minutes of full attention, no switching, no distractions. Then stop, then do it again later. Over time, those 10 minutes become 20, then 30, and eventually deep focus starts to feel natural again. Take a moment and really think about this. When was the last time you did something without checking your phone even once? No distractions, no switching, just pure focus. If that feels rare, that's not normal. It's conditioning. Your attention span isn't broken. And in that world, depth becomes difficult. But here's the important part. Anything your brain learns, it can unlearn. You don't need to become more disciplined. You need to change what your brain experiences every day. Because the moment you reduce the noise, your ability to focus doesn't just come back, it becomes stronger than before. If this made you see your focus differently, take a second to like the video and subscribe. And I want you to be honest with this. What pulls your attention away the fastest during your day? Let me know in the comments.